Coach.
Fran, there was a report over the weekend that you guys were talking with Justice Ross Simmons.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about where things sort of stand?
Just in the process of just trying to see what's the best thing to help out with our football team overall, and just seeing how that works out with our school, right? It's got to be an academic, student athlete, so the student piece has to go together, and the athletic part. So we're just seeing, weighing our options out to see if that'll be something that we should do.
So last week it didn't sound like you wanted to add somebody.
Yeah.
What changed sort of your mind over the past week?
Our team, the team coming to communicate and things of that nature. So just communicating with the team.
Did the guys say they wanted him, or was it just you hadn't had a chance to tell them and you wanted to tell them you were interested before you told them?
No, anything that come from the team. I already had told you I didn't want to do that, and then after listening to our team and just going through stuff and just weighing options and seeing if that'll work. But like at the point right now, we're just trying to see if that'll be something that's possible. It would be helpful because we would be able to help him finish his degree and then help him with football. But we're just some things that we got to figure out first before that goes from an administration standpoint and things of that nature. So that's what we got for that.
Coach, you had talked about champion level leaders. Have you seen anyone emerge as a champion level leader so far through fall camp?
A lot of guys are doing well. I would say two guys that are standing out to me, though, that I think are really good kids that have been here for a long time, who's Q's through and through. One guy has been here a long time is sidearm-upload. I think he's doing an amazing job. I'm really proud of him. I'm happy for him too, right? He was a guy that struggled towards the end of last year, was even thinking about the portal, and we sat down and had a long conversation, me, himself, his mother, and things of that nature, and I'm really proud of him. He's doing an amazing job in the academics, and then he's also competing on the field, and he's one of the guys on the team that everyone looks up to right now. So I would say him, and then a transfer that came in, Jawan Johnson, we call him Wani. Wani's special. He has special leadership ability, so he's doing a good job leading. They're not in that group yet, but they're naturally leaders, and happy to have them on our football team.
Coach, I was a little early to practice.
Repeat that?
I was a little early to practice today, and I saw you greeting every player as they came through the door. Is that something you do every day, or kind of what is the mentality behind that?
Yeah, for the most part. I'm just thankful they're here. I want to make sure they know it. They see it from me when they coming on the field, wherever we at. Just always let them know, like, let's have fun and let's get to practice. We get to do this, right? We get to put this uniform on. We get to be here at Syracuse. It just means a lot. It's a great place with a lot of things staring up, right? We got a lot going on, so we're excited about it.
Student move-in day today, having all the kids back on campus, really bringing the energy back for football season. How excited are you just to get things started?
I mean, it's pretty cool. Anytime your campus is packed, a lot of people on campus, visitors, parents dropping their kids off. So it'll be a lot of, how do they say this? They're going to be excited but a little bit sad for the parents. So just letting them know that we'll be here for them. I might be the football coaches, it's the players, but I'm everybody's coach, and all the other coaches feel the same way. So we're excited to be to have those new students coming on campus, to have everybody coming back to campus, getting ready for next week. So this means a lot, though. We're excited for them and happy for the parents and the next journey of their lives that they get to go on. We're just thankful to be a part of it.
And you had your first scrimmage on Saturday. Any position group that really stood out to you?
Just the team. We all did fun. We had fun overall. I thought it was a good team scrimmage. So just team. I thought the entire team did well. I thought our coaches we're doing a really good job because we went to our spots. So we just, as a team, I thought we did well overall. I would say who stood out is actually Jim and the equipment staff. I thought they did a really good job, and then our video staff. They were just on point with everything, especially with all of those kids being new and those being students that are just coming back. I mean, they were on point. They did an amazing job. So I would say them, video, Austin and his team, with Emma and all those guys, Juice Man and all those guys in video. I think the operations part of everything, and Ryan and his guys, I thought they did an outstanding job that was very noticeable. But as a team, we all just played and had fun together.
Any clarity in any position battles that you saw on Saturday?
Any clarity?
Yeah.
I'm going to be the head coach. Yeah, that's one. We got our DC, we got our OC, and we got a lot of position coaches, and then we got a team full of guys competing. It's too far to, for the first game. We play September 5th, so everybody's just competing. Those guys doing a good job. It would be cheating to just say, oh, this guy gonna start. That wouldn't be fair to these guys as hard as they work.
Fran, what did you see from Malachi Nelson on Saturday?
I thought Malachi has a good ball. He can throw the ball well. Malachi's doing a good job. He's a good kid. Very happy to have him here. Thankful for him to be here, to be able to be a starter or a backup, whatever may come to play with it. But Malachi has what it takes to help our football team win, right? He's a year late, you know what I'm saying? Year late, but I'm thankful that Malachi's here.
Fran, that was a guy who, confidence-wise, he needed some building up, and you played a big part in that. What's so different about him now as opposed to when he first got there?
He knows we care about him. He knows I love him. We got to grow and know each other over these past months and just being around each other. So just the time we spend together, right? He knows that I genuinely care and love him, and it's not BS. So same guy for him every day, and I think kids need that, right? when you're going through stuff and you're in college and you're away from home and you're trying to figure it out, it's nothing like being able to just go to your head coach's office whenever you want to be able to talk to him or call him whenever you want, or I'm calling you that same way. So I think that he just feels the genuine love that we have, and not just from the coach, from me as the head coach, but that comes from all the position coaches, all the coaches on the team, our administration. Like, everybody's always around. We just make sure that it's a good family feel, and I think that's important for all young men, especially when they're on this new journey and chapter of their life.
Ray, do you have an update on Terrell Wilfong? We've seen him off to the side.
Yeah, he's going to be out for about 6 to 8 weeks. Yep, broken his collarbone. Yep.
Coach, there's always expectations going into every season with players and situating talent. Who would you say has exceeded those expectations in camp so far? Because coming from someone that's also played football, I know what it's like to go through training camp and come to those expectations.
I just think the team's doing a good job, and we're trying to just gel together, right? We got a long way to go. We still got 3 weeks before we get a chance to play a game. So to tell you that, I can say that today, and then tomorrow it goes opposite. I just feel like the team's doing well. We practice hard. I try to put them in adversity situations, and I think they respond. Sometimes we respond better than other times. So overall, the team is. I think the coaches are doing a really good job of being there for each other. The position coaches really got the coordinators' backs, and that's something that's good. And I'm hoping that we can continue to, where they're over exceeding things will be on special teams, right? Where all the coaches could be focused on that team part the same way they would at their position, right? That's what I'm looking to see us take that jump and make sure that we continue to do that there. But I just feel our team's doing a good job.
You come from a foundation of, from Kirby Smart's philosophy as well, being your time in Georgia. How have you implemented stuff that you've learned across your journey from Temple to Rutgers to even Georgia to be a head coach for Syracuse, your 3rd season now?
You do a lot with everybody. I just like watch stuff. I'm always watching football. I'm always listening to different coaches talk and things of that nature. So I'm just a sponge to everybody. You get all the information, and then you bring out what you don't need, and then the stuff that fits me, but it got to be me, right? I try to do it my way, but there's so many things I take from Coach Smart, Shiano, Matt Rule, Rob Carey, Steve Adazio, like all the guys that I got a chance to work with, my high school coach, my little league coach, just anybody that I got to coach with or people that was teachers. I think everybody's teachers, right? It might be professors that I listen to that is doing stuff, books that you may read, things of that nature. So there's stuff you take from everywhere, and you can try and create the best version of yourself. And then I just let the players see it along the way. And then sometimes you make mistakes, and then they see it, you talk. But that's the whole part of just being with everybody and learning and growing throughout time. I'm still growing and learning so much.
Is there sorry to take you back to this, but with Justice, is there a timetable that you expect to know?
Nah, I just told you everything with Justice. I'm just seeing if it'll work itself out. It seems like it is. It seems like we have an opportunity. But we just got to make sure everything matches up the right way. Student athlete first, so to make sure that the student part will help. And then athletic part, we already know what he could do athletically. So it'd be cool if that could work itself out, though. But we'll see how that goes.
Do you have a sense of what type of shape he's in?
Nah, I mean, he looked good. So, I mean, he's a wide out. He going to look better than me. He should be straight.
And a lot better than me.
Yeah.
Fran, with the other quarterbacks, Danny and Amari. What did
Danny and who?
Amari.
Amari.
What
Okay.
did you see from them this weekend, and what kind of steps?
I think Amari's really good. I think he's like really pushing this whole piece. Like, Amari's really good, super talented. He's a leader naturally. Very thankful for him being here. He's different. He's a gunslinger. This kid can play football. Right, he's a good football player. So Amari's really good. He comes from that athletic background, though. His mom's a baller, and she's a coach. He was a point guard. So he's done a good job. And Danny is Syracuse, right? So he's working. He gives everything he got every day. I mean, this is where he was born and raised at. So it means a lot to him to be here.
And then with the receivers, Tyshawn and Darian have been a little bit beat up this offseason. What do you like? When do you expect them to be able to be back to 100% and actually?
Yeah, they was practicing. Yeah, they was practicing. I don't know when they're gonna be 100%, but anything they could do, they're going full tilt. Darren was out there, he's just not getting hit right now, so he's doing a good job. And Russell's out there, he's competing, so they practicing. We're just trying to keep them going. They practicing. I can't tell you that though. That's the trainers and the doctors. Right? I try to stay in my lane.
Take 2 more for Coach.
Angeli, besides the injury, how did he look as a leader in his second year and the scrimmage this past week?
He's done good. I bet he wants to do better. I thought he did pretty good. I thought that he could help with winning football, but I'm pretty sure he wants to do better. The coaches want him to do better. Everybody wants to do better, right? I mean, he did what he would do in the first scrimmage, but we all want to be better, right? I want to be a better head coach than I was in the first scrimmage. There's some things that I wish I could go back and do again. It was good. We had refs there, the ACC refs, so it was legitimate. Everything that we done was able to be judged and ruled the right way.
And that meeting with Zion and his family.
Yeah.
What was the main, talking point of that? And then
making sure he's becoming the man he's supposed to become. on and off the football field, making sure that I push him and don't hold back. It's just what his mom is. And for me to make sure, like I tell all the players, the biggest advocate for you is you. For him to be able to come and advocate for himself to me at any time. We'll make sure, a lot of people say, oh, I love him like a son, and all. I don't love any of these players like my son, because the love that I have for Fran Jr. and Braden is just totally different. But I love them, like I treat them the way I want my kids to be treated, and I care for them that way. So he knows and comes in on a regular basis and talks and communicates when things might be on his mind for them to come to me. There's a lot of times kids hold stuff in, and I don't want the players to do that. I don't want him to do that. I thought he did that for about 1.5 years, and now you see a difference that he understands and knows that I got his back, right? And it takes time for the coach. Sometimes we sit back and think everything's fine when we got to be the guy to step out and go a little above and beyond to make sure that the players feel good, because they're giving everything they got. Sometimes they take one bad practice and that's everything, right? And you want to make sure they know, like, don't let that one day define who you are, right? We got a lot of days, we keep stacking and to be well, but he's a good kid, about to graduate early, got a lot of stuff going on for him. I'm thankful for him and his mom. His mom's tough, really tough, so I'm thankful for Z being on our team. I appreciate y'all. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
I think y'all need one of the other coaches now.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks, Coach. Thank you.